Hey everybody, it's me again, Ethan. For those of you who don't know. For those of you who do know, yeah. So, as you can see, I'm driving right now. It's been a little bit since I tried to do one of these while driving, so I hope you'll forgive me if my attention is, very sporadic. But I digress. I'm gonna be honest. Today I think I wanted to expand maybe a little bit on some of the things I mentioned yesterday. I mentioned yesterday the feeling of growing up without a father and all that stuff. But I think now, potentially, I'd like to maybe speak on another feeling that I've had that I'm not sure if many other people have had. But if you have, I guess, maybe we can chat about it. Or you can just drop a comment. But yeah, it's been a feeling that's been appearing a lot more within me, I feel. Hence the reason I feel like maybe I really need to address it. It's been present in my life for as long as I can remember. But only more recently has it begun to become weird, a bit more pronounced, a bit more elevated. And that's the feeling of wanting to belong. The feeling of wanting a family. And I don't necessarily mean family completely in the traditional sense. Obviously, yes, traditional sense, but also not traditional sense. It's 50-50. After having a long conversation with some of my friends last night, we discussed that whole family matter at large anyways, of how people always say blood is thicker than water, but the full saying is that the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, meaning that the family you choose will always be stronger than the family you're born into. That's kind of a given. You would kind of think more people would understand that, given the fact that, the family you choose is the family that you chose. You had a heavy hand in deciding who would get to be a part of or not be a part of that family, as opposed to the family you're born into, which isn't always best for you. I can speaking for myself and a lot of my friends and people that I know, it's not everyone is born into a nice family. Not everyone is born into a family that is healthy. There are a lot of toxic or, dysfunctional home life situations that leave a lot to be desired for a lot of people, honestly. It's not even like we're in the minority now. I feel as though in recent years, decades, we have kind of become the majority, unfortunately. It's very unfortunate. But those of us with dysfunctional families, toxic families, just not the best home life situations, are kind of becoming the majority. And so I'd often find myself just up at night thinking about how nice it would be to just have one of those families that you see in movies where they're just like a big family out in the park having a picnic for like the 4th of July, or gathering around a fireplace and a big old tree for Christmas, surrounded by presents, everyone happy, or on Thanksgiving, a giant hall length table full of family all gathering happily to eat Thanksgiving dinner, you know, I found myself also very frequently feeling kind of empty at the end of Fast and Furious movies, because anyone who's watched enough Fast and Furious movies knows that they kind of always end with that topic. I know it's a meme now that Dom is always talking about family, but at the end of the day, that's really what it is. And for me, I always kind of envied how they portrayed their family in those movies, you know, that no matter what they went through, no matter what happened, at the end of the day, they were going to come together as a happy family and have just a good time together, you know, barbecuing, sharing some drinks, sharing some laughs, maybe watching a movie together and eating popcorn, just being a family. And they were a chosen family too. None of them were even like really related other than Dom and Mia. And I found myself so frequently just wishing I had that. You know, I struggled with that feeling for a very long time, because I always felt this void in my heart that just, I don't know, maybe one day I'll get there. You know, I'm working on that. I'm working on building my own chosen family, and hopefully they feel similarly. But I don't know. I guess for now I've kind of come to a place of peace with it all, at least with where I'm at right now. Because again, you know, going back to my previous videos, you gotta be patient. You know, you gotta trust the process, trust in God, God's timing, all that good stuff. So right now, at least, I'm very at peace with where I am, but I'm still working towards that goal because it's important to me. At least it has been for the majority of my life, and I think it probably will continue to be. But I guess this was just kind of me ranting about a feeling that came back to mind, especially over a conversation I was having last night with a group of friends who, you know, in my eyes at least, can contribute to that chosen family for me. And I guess I was just wondering if anyone else watching my videos felt similarly, you know? If you do, hit me up, maybe leave a comment, whatever suits you. As always, no matter what you're going through, you can always reach me through one of the social media links down below. Feel free to come by and just to say what's up. It would be greatly appreciated. You are greatly appreciated. Even if it's just one person watching all of these videos, I appreciate you more than you know. But yeah. Thanks for watching, and just remember, you're not alone. You're never alone. With that being said, till next time.